Un saluto a tutti carissimi amici e amiche, siamo pronti a riprendere il cammino in questo fantastico gioco. Avevamo lasciato Emma gravemente ferita e dopo essere stata soccorsa da Solid Snake veniva trasportata nella stanza dei computer dove dovremmo raggiungerla entro un tempo limite. Nell'episodio precedente ci sono state delle rivelazioni incredibili, abbiamo messo a punto su che cosa sia GW, stiamo cominciando a parlare di intelligenza artificiale, di bombe all'idrogeno, di Arsenal Gear, insomma tantissime cose che andremo a vedere tra pochissimo. Non sono sicuro che questo sia l'ultimo episodio della serie perché per quel che mi ricordo ci sono ancora tantissimi filmati e tante cose da snocciolare lato trama, quindi dovrò valutare come spezzare eventualmente questi ultimi episodi, ma non manca tantissimo alla fine del gioco. In ogni caso ragazzi, reggetevi forte perché stiamo per entrare nel vivo della trama, quindi direi che è il caso di impugnare il nostro gamepad e di buttarci nella mischia. Bene ragazzi, è tempo di muovere il culo perché ci resta 300 secondi per raggiungere la sala, in realtà tempo più che sufficiente per andare a vedere come si svolgerà la trama da qui alla fine. Dunque, devo raggiungere Shell 1, di conseguenza, quindi sì, devo passare da questa parte qui. E effettivamente non dovrebbero esserci troppe guardie in giro, a parte questo disgraziato che è quello che con la musica, che tra l'altro mi ha pure notato il tizio. Allora, qui abbiamo un Cypher che rompe il cazzo, tra l'altro è di quelli armato con torretta mitragliatrice, leviamolo subito di mezzo. Chissà se ci sono anche le mine piazzate qui. Oh, dov'è il cercamine? Eccolo qui. Via, facciamo fuori un po' di questi stronzoni. Via te. Area liberata. Mine non mi sembra che ci siano. Ovviamente questa parte del ponte non è stata riparata. Grazie. Così mi costringete a fare questa procedura sperando di non scivolare, perché io sono capace anche di questo. Bene, direi che siamo arrivati incolumi alla zona. 200 secondi ancora. Ah, qui hanno piazzato le mine, i bastardi. Vabbè, tanto noi dobbiamo andare da quest'altra parte. Ma pieno di scarafaggi, tra l'altro. Emma sarà stata contenta di passare di qua. Ed eccoci giunti alla sala del computer.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes. But a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands. By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
Poveretta.
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right. What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal, I always...
What is it?
see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Questa parte è veramente straziante. Mamma mia. Brividi, brividi ragazzi.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camera repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job, we've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option. E? Damn!
Otacon. Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
Questa parte con questa musica c'ha una carica emotiva nei miei confronti che non potete immaginare. E poi arriva questa parte, mamma mia, mamma mia.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
You and me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
Colpo di scena.
What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Per chi non l'avesse riconosciuta, è Olga Gurlukovic. Inizialmente feci fatica anch'io a riconoscerla, sono sincero. Quindi è venuta fuori anche, diciamo, l'identità del ninja. O in questo caso della ninja. E ora sono cazzi, perché a quanto pare Arsenal Gear è pronta per partire, la Big Shell affonda e voglio vedere come cazzo facciamo a fermare questo coso. L'ombra che avete visto è questo Arsenal Gear, tanto per essere chiari, è gigantesco.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Ok, seguiamo il consiglio di
Your
Rose e
mission data's
salviamo.
been saved.
Is he still alive?
Vi ricorda nulla?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up.
Uguale alla scena su Metal Gear Solid 1, solo che c'è
It's been a
Solidus.
while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
Jack lo squartatore.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Non mi ricordavo c'era da premere anche qui velocemente il coso. Il tastazione, che non è il cerchio in questo caso.
This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me.
Colpo di scena peso, ragazzi.
The 80s. The Civil War. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit.
10 anni,
At the
pensate.
time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
Mamma mia.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal Gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal Gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal Gear, of course. Actually, We're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses.
Già. Ha un che quest'aria.
I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
Boom!
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No. Even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
C'è giusto 2 Metal Gear Ray. Giusto
Olga,
2.
you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Cioè, era proprio necessario tirarmi un cartone nello stomaco?
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was, but I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK.
Madonna.
But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
Mamma mia, pesante sta cosa.
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No. No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Beh, ci sarebbe tanto da dire, ragazzi, a parte il fatto che Raiden è nudo come un verme, questa cosa smorza un po' i toni di quello che abbiamo appena ascoltato. C'è tantissime cose da dire, innanzitutto a partire dal passato appunto di Jack che qui è venuto fuori, il colpo di scena che Solidus si proclami suo padre, ovviamente non biologico, ma un padre che ha visto un bambino in una zona di guerra, gli ha messo in mano un'arma e gli ha detto uccidi. Penso che sia giusto che ognuno di voi faccia le proprie riflessioni su quanto abbiamo appena ascoltato, perché per quanto mi riguarda è stato un discorso emotivamente molto importante, molto forte. Se riusciamo un attimo a entrare nell'ottica di quello che la trama ci sta raccontando, immaginatevi i bambini che prendano le armi e che ammazzano. È qualcosa di veramente incredibile. E ripeto, tutto questo si trova all'interno di un videogioco. Una trama veramente brutale, se si vuole, che sta venendo fuori proprio nelle parti finali. Vi avevo detto che la trama sarebbe decollata sul finale, ma questa, ragazzi, è soltanto una piccola punta dell'iceberg. C'è tanto altro da scoprire. Proseguiamo. Ok, perfetto, quindi possiamo proseguire. Questa stanza è uguale alla stanza che c'era in Shadow Moses, come diceva anche Ocelot. Per giunta abbiamo preso la medicina per il raffreddore, che in effetti Raiden qui si ammala di raffreddore. Abbiamo un nodo, perfetto, attiviamolo. Ok, bene, perfetto.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Conversazione singolare, c'è da dirlo. Ora, devo arrivare fino a un certo punto così nudo e crudo, quindi mi conviene fare un piccolo salvataggio, giusto per essere sicuro.
Jack, I was serious when I said I wanted you to propose to me.
Rose?
I was really worried. There are times when it seems like you're not really looking at me and that if I looked away for a moment, you'll disappear. I wanted to make sure you couldn't get away. I thought that if we lived together, maybe things would change. That maybe we could change things ourselves. But that wasn't the problem. There was something deeper.
I'm sorry.
I guess it's impossible for me.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Jack. I love you. I really do. Please believe me. Whatever happens.
Rose?
Bye, Jack.
Strano, perché il colonnello ci aveva detto che avevano Rosemary. Ok, non sarà la cosa più immediata di vincolarmi da queste guardie, anche perché mi sembra che devo anche salire al piano superiore per raggiungere gli oggetti che mi servono per proseguire la missione. Allora, dunque, dai, forza, levati dalle scatole. Giù. Buon, perfetto. No, corri. Mettiti giù, non c'ho voglia di farmi sgamare. Ok, quella l'abbiamo aggirata. Ci dovrebbe essere una scala poco più avanti che mi dà la possibilità di salire. Ecco, quello sopra mi ha visto intanto e non doveva succedere. E ora come fa ad aggirarlo? Forse riesco a passare di qui. Zitto. No, non ho mai visto. Il fatto che mi abbia sgamato così mi è tornato anche a mio vantaggio.
Turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. It's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me. And when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
Ragazzi, un attimo. Quando stavo giocando la prima volta nel 2001 ho detto: ma cosa cazzo sta succedendo? Ma sul serio mi stanno dicendo di spengere la console? Era una cosa talmente tanto strana che non capivo effettivamente cosa stesse succedendo e immagino per chi come voi sta vedendo per la prima volta questo gioco in questo momento sia un misto tra il divertito e lo sconvolto. Proseguiamo. Ve l'avevo detto, ragazzi, che sarebbe veramente decollata la trama sul finale. Ora cominciano le chiamate. Questo è il primo Metal Gear, quello che vi dicevo su MSX. Ok, vediamo un po', qui c'è, oddio, c'è una guardia lì, è una cazzo di telecamera di sorveglianza. Io non so effettivamente se sto andando bene da questa parte, non mi ricordo dove devo andare di preciso. Porca troia, no, dove cazzo? Vabbè, vaffanculo, vai, faccio sgama, tanto l'arrivo è qui. Ecco, ora mi sono ricordato, pazienza se è saltato un'allerta, mal di poco. Mi garberebbe vedere le vostre facce in questo momento.
Anemone or clematis plants juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Quando poti queste piante. Sta parte è geniale.
My patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Ma come? Poi appare la donnina lì, così, a caso, totalmente a caso.
Honestly though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Siamo stati trollati da Kojima.
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl, the return of Ginola.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence.
Questo è importante.
I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand. But I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose, what's going on?
Cazzo, che ragazzi, una rivelazione dietro l'altra.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Lui rimane sempre il numero uno, c'è poco da fare.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Beh, se non altro torniamo ad avere una certa dignità adesso.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
L'intera truppa di Ray.
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
E questa è una figata. Questa spada è meravigliosa.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the LB button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Figata. Tra l'altro la spada ha pure una modalità secondaria. Se pigiate il tasto quadrato, la spada diventa blu. In questa maniera non uccidete i soldati nemici che dovrete affrontare, ed è molto importante perché appunto se volete sbloccare l'obiettivo di non uccidere mai nessuno, quest'arma sarà molto utile in questa sezione del gioco.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Munizioni illimitate, la bandana che sblocchiamo nel primo gioco. È meravigliosa. Questa trovata è meravigliosa.
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Ultima, le ultime.
How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Ok. E concludiamo in questa maniera lasciando Solid Snake e Raiden in una situazione di pericolo. Lo so ragazzi, lo so, qualcuno di voi mi starà infamando dicendovi ma come Prussia, t'ha tagliato la parte più bellina, ora che entrambi i protagonisti entrano in scena e ragazzi ne vedremo delle belle, tu mi tagli il video e non tu mi fai vedere che succede. Purtroppo ragazzi ho dovuto prendere questa decisione perché nella parte finale ci sono tantissimi video, infatti come abbiamo visto anche in questa puntata è stato quasi più un film che un gioco. Nonostante non ci sia stato tanto di gameplay, ci sono state tantissime rivelazioni e tantissime scene importanti, cominciando appunto dalla fase con Hal che ha quel crollo emotivo dopo la morte di Emma. Abbiamo visto tutta la fragilità di Otacon e posso dirvi che la scena in questione mi ha veramente toccato l'anima. Vedere Hal che deve tenere duro, che non vuole assolutamente concedersi distrazioni visto l'imminente pericolo che stiamo vivendo, salvo poi crollare al suolo per lasciarsi andare in quel momento di disperazione. Un gesto totalmente umano che mi colpì tantissimo all'epoca ed è una delle parti più emozionanti che abbia mai vissuto nel panorama videoludico. Inoltre la stessa Emma è stata molto ben caratterizzata benché è stata poco sullo schermo e sono convinto che la sua morte in realtà ha colpito più di uno di voi. Successivamente c'è stata la rivelazione su chi fosse il ninja e perché è coinvolta in questa operazione. Infatti risulta essere Olga Gurlukovic, che viene tenuta sotto scacco dai Patriots che la stanno ricattando tenendo in ostaggio suo figlio e l'hanno coinvolta in tutto questo casino per portare avanti un'operazione chiamata S3. Il problema è che poi Olga si interrompe, non continua la conversazione, quindi ragazzi tenete a mente questa cosa, operazione S3. Proseguendo il racconto, Olga ci spiega perché si è alleata con Solid Snake, dato che quest'ultimo aveva la chiave per distruggere i Patriots iniettando questo virus all'interno di Arsenal Gear. Ecco perché Olga ha deciso di tradire i Patriots alleandosi con Solid Snake. Un tradimento che però non è stato assolutamente colto né da Solidus né da Revolver Ocelot, che stanno portando avanti i loro piani e che tra l'altro anche in questo caso c'è stata un'ulteriore rivelazione, ovvero che Solidus Snake si proclama padre di Raiden, dove successivamente poi arriva tutto lo spiegone con il suo rapporto con il protagonista e anche lì ragazzi ci sono delle tematiche veramente agghiaccianti. Parliamo di bambini di 6-10 anni che sono costretti ad ammazzare, bambini che vengano drogati, bambini che vengano usati come armi, praticamente dei bambini alla quale gli viene strappata la loro infanzia così e gli viene presentato il campo di guerra come fosse una normale routine di vita. Bambini che appunto vengano drogati addirittura con la polvere da sparo nel mangiare, una droga che gli viene somministrata e che provoca allucinazioni. Insomma ragazzi, io non so quanta sensibilità avete voi dietro lo schermo, ma io vi posso garantire che quando ho visto queste cose mi veniva la pelle d'oca. E dopo tutte queste rivelazioni, dopo tutte queste emozioni, qualcuno dice vabbè, il clou è esploso? No, non è così, perché arrivano delle chiamate molto strane dal colonnello che mandano il giocatore completamente in confusione fino a tal punto di dire ma cosa diavolo sta succedendo. Vi voglio raccontare questo piccolo aneddoto. Quando finii per la prima volta Metal Gear Solid 2 nel lontano 2001, ricordo che arrivai a questo punto dopo una sessione di gioco penso di 4 ore, non riuscivo a staccarmi dalla console e di conseguenza quando sentivo il colonnello che mi diceva quelle frasi ma spengi la televisione, ma non hai un'altra vita lì fuori, è da tanto che stai giocando, adesso basta, ti stacco la corrente, sinceramente ci rimasi male perché pensavo che il gioco fosse in qualche modo programmato per leggere, che ne so, la memory card e per vedere quindi quante ore stavi attaccato davanti alla macchina, e di conseguenza pensavo fosse una sorta di trollata, una sorta di monito da parte di chi aveva costruito il gioco, un qualche cosa per dirti: oh bambino, e t'ha altro da fare nella vita, stacca un po' la console e vai a vivere. Cioè ci rimasi talmente male, ho detto: ma cosa sto vivendo? Una cosa che mi mandò veramente tantissimo in confusione. Quindi a tutto quello che abbiamo vissuto si aggiungono pure queste vicissitudini che dovranno essere chiarite nel prossimo episodio, ed ecco perché ho voluto troncare l'episodio dopo 45 minuti scarsi di gaming e forse qualcosina di più, proprio perché la parte che sta per arrivare, ragazzi, vi posso garantire che sia sul lato del gameplay sia sul lato della trama è molto impegnativa. Quindi il prossimo episodio probabilmente sarà un po' più lungo, ma cercherò di chiudere la serie così che poi possa dedicarmi alla video recensione e chiudere una volta per tutte il capitolo Metal Gear Solid 2. E siamo arrivati in chiusura, ragazzi. Vi ricordo come sempre che se il video vi è piaciuto mettete un bel like e non dimenticate di attivare la campanella per non perdervi nessun mio nuovo contenuto, e soprattutto, cosa molto importante per supportare il mio lavoro, cliccate sul tasto iscriviti. Per voi è un piccolo gesto totalmente gratuito, ma per me è un grandissimo aiuto. E dopo questa folle puntata, ragazzi, mi congedo, vi saluto, vi auguro un buon proseguimento. Noi ci rivediamo domenica con quello che dovrebbe essere l'episodio finale di Metal Gear Solid 2. Come sempre è stato un piacere avervi con me durante la mia partita, ci vediamo presto e ciao!